After that confrontation with Broly, everything seemed to go normally on Earth, until suddenly something strange would happen. On Earth, a strange event would be happening. A gray fog covered everything in its path all over the planet. Our friends would be looking for answers, since the plants were dying, as were the insects and some small animals. At one point, Bulma was studying all the data on Earth on her computer. Goku and Vegeta would come to talk to her. "Bulma, could you find out something?" Goku would ask. "Nothing. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just sure that the entire Earth is being affected," Bulma said. Suddenly, Bulma would receive a call through her communicator. It was from Jocko. "Jocko, what do you want? I'm busy," Bulma said. "I guess you're investigating a fog that's threatening life on Earth," Jocko said. "Hey, how do you know?" Bulma would ask. "Because it's not just on Earth, it's all over the galaxy," Jocko said. "How can a simple fog attack the entire galaxy? That doesn't make sense," Bulma would answer furiously. "Bulma, listen to him. Maybe he knows something," Goku said. "Well, that's what we know. From the Galactic Patrol, we're receiving reports from every corner of the galaxy on this subject," Jocko would explain. "We have no idea what's going on either." "Geez, I don't know what to do," Goku said. "Well, we'll have to ask Whis and Beerus. They're the only ones who can know what's going on," Bulma said. On the planet of Beerus, the god of destruction was sleeping, while the angel would notice something unusual. "Wow, how strange," Whis said, while he appreciated how the trees lost their leaves. Little by little, life on the planet would begin to fade while the fog became present. "Wow, it's been a long time since something like this happened," Whis said. Whis's baculum would ring by Bulma's call. "Whis, we need your help," Bulma said. "Is it because of the fog that affects life?" Whis would ask. "How do you know?" Bulma would ask. "Because I can also see it here, and I know what it's about," Whis said. "I'll wake Mr. Beerus up and we'll go to Earth." "Great," Bulma said. Minutes later, Whis and Beerus would arrive on Earth. The god of destruction was still asleep as he left as soon as he had woken up. "Wow, I hope it's something important. I'm very sleepy," Whis said. "Oh, Mr. Beerus, you don't remember anything I told you," Whis said. "Well, of course not. I told you I was sleeping on the way," Whis said, and then yawned. "Whis, please tell us what's going on," Bulma would ask. "It turns out that it seems that the god of death is in his last moments," Whis would explain. "God of death?" Goku said, confused. "I didn't know that existed." "Well, yes," Whis said. "In each universe there is a god of creation and a god of destruction, but without life and without death, nothing would make sense." "Wait, wouldn't that be a god of life?" Goku would ask. "Death is what makes living beings alive," Whis said. "That's how life exists. If there was no death, nothing would be alive," Whis said. "Hey, I see you very calm. Remember that you are also living beings," Bulma said. "We are gods. We are not affected by that," Whis said. "Mr. Whis is right. The existence of the god of death affects mortals," Whis said. "And why is that?" Goku would ask. "I don't know. Maybe the word mortal tells you something," Whis said, making fun of Goku. "Oh, well, that makes sense," Goku would reply. "We have to find that god of death and see what happens," Vegeta said. "Surely he is about to die, and he did not find his successor," Whis said. "Well, we'll have to go see him, find someone. Where will he be?" Goku would ask. "Do you want to be a god of death?" Whis would ask. "What? No way! I prefer to continue being a Saiyan," Goku said. "I could be a Saiyan god of death," Whis said. "It doesn't convince me," Goku said. "That suits Vegeta well." "Wow, you finally say something smart," Vegeta smiled. "Vegeta, do you really want to be a god of death?" Bulma would ask. "Well, my profile fits," Vegeta said. "It's true, with how bitter you are to death, it won't be anything for you." "Hey, show some respect," Vegeta said. "Annoying. Don't stress yourself or you can die," Goku would laugh. "Mr. Goku, it's not time for jokes," Whis said. "Life can cease to exist as you know it if you don't do something," Beerus said seriously. "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take it so lightly," Goku said. "Could you go look for that god of death?" impatient Bulma would ask. "Well, we would have to go to hell," Whis said. "Surely the god of death must be there, since it's where his temple is." Goku and Vegeta would be taken to hell by Whis and Beerus in search of the god of death. Goku would start coughing. Vegeta would be sleepy. "I don't feel well," Goku said. "To be honest, neither do I," Vegeta said. "If we don't hurry, they'll disappear," Whis said. "What?" Goku said, terrified. "If the god of death disappears, there will be no life, there will be no mortals," Beerus said. "That means they won't even be left in the souls," Vegeta said. "You said it right. I see you're more attentive than Mr. Goku," Whis said. "See, you're good for nothing," Vegeta said. A few minutes later, our friends would arrive in hell, precisely to the temple of the god of death. "Here it is," Whis would point. "To the temple? It's been a long time since I've been here," Beerus said. "Do you already know the god of death?" Goku would ask. "Of course. When you have a problem with someone who unbalances hell, call me to destroy it," Beerus said. "One of the tasks of the god of death is to avoid chaos in the world of the dead," Whis said. "If the dead escape, chaos will unleash in the world of the living. It's like when Dr. Mashiri Raito escaped from hell." "Who?" Beerus said. "It was the ghost he destroyed when he tasted that food on Earth." "Oh yeah, that one. I never knew how he escaped from hell. Honestly, I didn't care," Beerus said. Upon entering the temple, they would see the god of death lying on the ground. "It can't be. We're late," Goku said. "If we had arrived late, you wouldn't be here," Whis said. Whis would approach the god of death. He would try to assist him. "Does it feel good?" Whis asked. "Something like that," the god of death said. "How long, Takeo?" Beerus said. "What is Takeo's name?" Goku said. "I'm very old. Also, someone has attacked me, and I haven't found a successor," Takeo said. "I see they arrived with 2 mortals. Before you die, please choose one to be your successor," Whis said. "I will be the god of death," Vegeta said when taking a step forward. "A man of great character and a lot of courage." Takeo said, "I will give you the essence you need to be a god, and part of my memories so you can understand what you have to do." "Well, I'm ready," Vegeta said. "Vegeta, congratulations. You will be a god of death," Goku said. "Shut up," Vegeta said. Takeo would put a strange expression, something he didn't like about Vegeta, and it was his arrogance. Takeo would sit down. With the few forces he had left, he would create a mysterious ball of energy in his hands. "What is that?" Goku would ask. "It's his essence," Beerus said. "The essence of a god of death." "Come on, hurry up," Vegeta said. "Vegeta may be about to die. Leave him alone," Goku said. "I see," Takeo thought. "In the end, I did everything I had to do to find the indicated one." Takeo would throw the energy ball at Vegeta, but when he made contact with him, he would pass it on as if he completely ignored him. "But what?" Vegeta said, confused. "The energy ball would reach Goku." "I can't believe it," Bui said, amazed. "No, why me?" Goku would ask. Goku's body would begin to light up little by little. Then he would scream in pain. He felt too much energy in his body. "Hey, what did you do?" Vegeta said to Takeo. He was upset with him. "You are not worthy of being a god of death. You are too arrogant," Takeo said. Takeo would faint. His body would turn to ash and disappear. Goku kept screaming in pain. The new power was overwhelming him. Kakarot, you're a damn bastard, Vegeta said. Bui and Beerus would begin to distrust Vegeta. They didn't like his attitude at all. Show some respect, you're talking to a god of death, Beerus said seriously. What was missing? He still receives the support of the gods, Vegeta thought. Always under the shadow of Goku, and now he's a god. I'm sick of this. Goku would fall on his knees. He regained his breath little by little. Heavens, that was intense. Are you okay? Bui would ask. Goku's eyes would shine in a purple hue for a moment. Then they would return to normality. Yes, I'm fine, Goku said. I imagine you must be proud. You took away the possibility of being a god, Vegeta said. First of all, it wasn't my fault. Second of all, being a god of death is not about playing to be important. It's a matter of responsibility, Goku said seriously. Maybe that's why Takeo rejected you as a god of death. What did you say? Vegeta would ask furiously. Goku and Vegeta's gazes did not separate from each other. They both watched with hatred. This won't end like this, Vegeta thought. I think we better go, Bui said. Bui and Beerus would return with Goku and Vegeta. The atmosphere was tense. Both Saiyans did not say a word. Upon arrival on Earth, Vegeta would leave without saying a word. Vegeta, where are you going? Goku would ask. But Vegeta would ignore him and leave. I don't like Vegeta's attitude at all, Beerus said. Goku, you better be careful. No problem, it will pass, Goku said. The important thing is that now everything returned to normal. We will have to go. If you have any questions, please call us, Bui said. Remember that now he is a real god, and not only when he transforms into Super Saiyan Blue. Wait, wouldn't I have to live in hell? Goku would ask. It would be more comfortable for you, but that is something you must solve yourself, Bui would explain. Just by existing, he is already maintaining the balance. Suffice it to say that by stopping being immortal, you will have great longevity, Beerus said. Beerus and Bui would retire, leaving Goku on Earth. Everything seemed to be going in order. Meanwhile, Vegeta would arrive at the Capsule Corporation. Vegeta was solved, Bulma said. Don't bother me, Vegeta would answer in a bad mood. Wow, you never change. I can't believe you talk to your own wife like that, Bulma said. Where are the Dragon Balls? Vegeta would ask seriously. They are stored. Why do you want them? Bulma would ask. For nothing, I was just asking, Vegeta said as he moved away. Vegeta, is something wrong? Vegeta would ask. But Vegeta would leave without saying anything else. Goku would arrive at his house, and he would talk to Chi-Chi about his new position as God of Death. I can't believe it. Are you really a God of Death? Chi-Chi would ask in amazement. Well, yes, I know it can be a little scary, but it was necessary to maintain the balance in the universe, Goku said. Honey, I can't be more proud of you, Chi-Chi said. You are a hero. Also, now I am the wife of a god. Well, it's true, Goku would bring something embarrassing. The Kaioshin and Kibito would arrive at Goku's house. Mr. Goku, I just found out everything, Kaioshin said. Well, now we are colleagues, Goku said to shake Kaioshin's hand. Wow, I never thought he would become a god, and less in such a short time. Let me congratulate him, Kaioshin said. I imagine he will take the charge with the responsibility he deserves, Kibito said seriously. Of course, although the memories of the previous god of death are somewhat vague, I think I'll have to be training my mind for a while, Goku said. It seems perfect to me, Kaioshin would reply. On the planet of Beerus, the god of destruction was very worried. He didn't like Vegeta's attitude at all. I see him more serious than usual. Are you worried about Vegeta? Whis asked. I'm worried because Takeo chose Goku instead of Vegeta, Beerus said. I understand that Vegeta's arrogance is not worthy, but Goku as a god of death, I don't know. I don't feel him according to the position. Maybe it would be better to be aware of the Earth, Whis said. Although I don't think Vegeta can do anything to Goku if he proposes it. It's a matter of time before Goku's power begins to elevate by himself by being a god. Yes, that's true, Beerus said. Wow, who knows? At any time, Mr. Goku could beat him, Whis said. Don't say nonsense, Beerus said furiously. On Earth, Vegeta was about to take the Dragon Balls. He would do it without Bulma noticing. Once he takes the 7, he would flee with them. I will take care of Kakarot for stealing me the opportunity to be a god, Vegeta thought. Vegeta would reach a mountain far from any civilization. It was still daytime, so he would decide to wait for the night, in such a way as not to attract the attention of others when asking for his wish, since every time Shenlong is called, the sky darkens. In the Capsule Corporation, Bulma would notice Vegeta's absence. Wow, that good-for-nothing disappeared again, Bulma said. Surely he went to train there and was not even able to tell me what happened. Surely he became a god of death and was eager to test his new powers. Goku was somewhere on Earth, far from everything. He was meditating to have more understanding of the memories that the previous god of death had left him. Now I can understand why Takeo rejected Vegeta. The power of a god of death doesn't go in strength, it goes in the abilities that one acquires. Goku thought any being with some grudge could use this power to claim revenge and abuse the power. Goku would hear Goku's voice of Kaiosama in his mind. Kaiosama, is everything okay? Goku would ask. You have to come right now, Kaiosama said. Goku said another moment, Kaiosama's planet would arrive. Holy sky, Kaiosama said, terrified. When I meant that you should come, I didn't think you would do it literally. Yes, I'm sorry. The previous god of death knew how to do it, and now I do it as if I always knew how to do it, Goku said. I imagine you are aware that now I am a god of death. Yes, of course I am aware. My position forces me to know everything that happens, Kaiosama said. At least you are more attentive than the Kaioshin, Goku said. Goku, this is serious. Something strange happens in hell, Kaiosama said. Tell me, Goku would ask. Some souls in hell are escaping to the world of the living, and others escape from their prisons and wander through hell, Kaiosama said. I understand. I'll go there and solve it, Goku said. Wait, you don't understand, Kaiosama said. What's going on? Goku would ask, confused. Let the souls escape from hell, while it is not something very easy to do, that wish is the most understandable. But let them escape from their prisons and stay wandering in hell, it's very suspicious, Kaiosama said. If you have the memories of the previous god of death, you should have it present. That means they are planning something. Thank you very much for the warning, Goku said, and he would disappear from there. Wow, this Goku is still a distracted, Kaiosama said. Kaiosama? Goku said when he arrived. Kaiosama would scream terrified. Goku! Luckily I'm already dead. If not, you would have killed me with a heart attack, furious Kaiosama said. That's what I came for, Goku said with laughter. Goku would stretch his hand towards Kaiosama. The gorilla on top of his head would disappear. What? I'm alive? Kaiosama said, astonished. Well, now that I'm a god of death, I control life and death, Goku said. I remembered that you are dead because of me, so I paid you the favor I owed you. Great, you don't know how much I appreciate it, Kaiosama said, happy. By the way, don't you forget something? Yes, it's true. Bubbles and Gregory would be amazed. They were also dead. Guys, I will also revive you, Goku said in a gentle way. Goku would carry out the same process with both and would revive them. Very good, my debt is saved. Goku said and withdraw from there. Goku would go to visit Enma Daiyosama. He wanted to talk to him. "Hello, Enma," Goku said when he arrived. "What do you want? I'm busy," Daiyosama said. "Hey, have more respect. You are talking to the god of death," Goku said. "Yes, I already know. I am always aware of everything that happens in heaven and hell," Daiyosama said. "Well, if you know everything, who attacked Takeo?" Goku would ask. "I don't know," Enma Daiyosama said. Goku would get upset. A blast of ki send the temple from further away. Some of Enma Daiyosama's papers would fly out. "Don't overdo it. You said you knew everything," Goku said. "Hey, be careful," Enma Daiyosama said. "You are supposed to have Takeo's memories. Look at his memories. The person who attacked Takeo did it from behind. I couldn't see it," Goku said. "I need answers." "Well, find out. My job is bringing souls to heaven or hell. Yours is to be alive and eliminate the souls that escape to the world of the living," Enma Daiyosama would answer in a bad mood. "Whatever," Goku said and leave. Goku would begin to travel to hell. He was looking for answers. "I understand that several beings are wandering around here. I imagine that the ogres must be in trouble," Goku said. On Earth, Bulma would realize that the Dragon Balls were not there. "It can't be. Someone stole the Dragon Balls," Bulma said, terrified. "Mom, what's going on?" Trunks would ask, seeing her mother worried. "Someone stole the Dragon Balls," Bulma would explain. "Then use the Dragon Radar before you ask for a wish," Trunks said. "I already tried. Whoever it is, if he didn't use them, they are locked somewhere where the radar can't detect them," Bulma said. Bulma would be thoughtful for a moment. She would easily realize what was happening. "Vegeta," Bulma said, furious. Bulma would take a ship and leave on a journey in search of Vegeta, since it was more evident that he had stolen them. "I can't believe that big fool took them without telling me anything. You'll see as soon as he sees him, he'll know what awaits him," Bulma said, furious. Vegeta was meditating. He had the Dragon Balls covered in a box that protected them from being detected by any radar. It was already getting dark, but he still did not decide what wish to ask. "I took the Dragon Balls to take revenge on Kakarot, but where is my pride if I use magical powers to fulfill my ambitions?" Vegeta would ask. "Although I would have to be the god of death, I'm not sure how correct it is to ask for a wish to change my position with Goku." Bulma would manage to find Vegeta. "There you are, big fool," Bulma said while landing on the ship. "Damn it, the Mad One has arrived," Vegeta said in a bad mood. "Vegeta, what are you supposed to do?" Bulma would ask, but Vegeta would completely ignore her. "Hey, I'm talking to you. You can't be so rude with your own wife." "Go away, I'm busy," Vegeta said. "I will not go anywhere without you telling me what is happening," Bulma said. "That now you are a god of death does not give you the right to take the Dragon Balls without my permission. Did you understand?" "I am not a god of death," Vegeta said. "Wait, but if you are not, how did everything work out?" Bulma would ask. "Kakarot was chosen as the god of death," Vegeta said. "What? No, it can't be possible. I thought the position was for you," Bulma said, something sad. She was putting herself in Vegeta's place. "Shut up. I don't need your pity," Vegeta would shout out loud. "Vegeta," Bulma said, trying to understand him. Bulma would sit next to Vegeta. She would remain silent for a few minutes. "Do you have a plan to use the Dragon Balls?" Bulma would ask, calmer. "No, I still don't know what to do with them," Vegeta would answer calmer. He seemed to calm down little by little. "Well, it doesn't matter. Ask what you ask, I will support you," Bulma smiled. Meanwhile, Goku traveled to Hell in search of the souls that were free. He would find several members of Frieza's army causing chaos. "It can't be. If it's not Frieza, it's his army," Goku said in a bad mood. Frieza's men would see Goku. They would be terrified of his presence. "That's the guy who defeated Frieza," one of the soldiers said when he recognized him. "Hey, "Can you explain what you're doing?" Goku would ask in a bad mood. And, "Attack? We're already dead. You can't do anything to us," another soldier said. All the soldiers would launch at the same time towards Goku, but none of their attacks would do him the slightest damage. "Stop trying. You just make me angrier with you," Goku said seriously, but the soldiers did not stop. Goku, with a ki blast, would drive away each of Frieza's soldiers. They would all fall to the ground, but they would launch back at him. Normally, he would avoid hurting them, but they escaped from their prisons, and surely they have something to do with Takeo's death, Goku said. Goku would release an energy soul that, at the moment of making contact with each of Frieza's soldiers, would completely destroy them. Not even their souls had remained. "So everything will be in order," Goku said seriously. Suddenly, Goku would receive a blow to the back and he would fall to the ground instantly. "Damn, someone attacked me by surprise," Goku thought. Goku would stand up. The blow had been strong. His back would still hurt. "Where are you?" Goku would ask when he put on guard, but he could not feel anyone's presence. "Damn, I know someone is here, but I can't feel anything," Goku thought. An arm would come out of his stomach. Someone had attacked him from behind. "Damn!" Goku thought, terrified, while his sight was clouded. Apparently, now there was nothing that the Saiyan could do to get out of it alive. Goku had been seriously injured. He could see the hand in his stomach. Goku would hold his wrist so as not to lose the attacker. He could only realize that it was a red hand. "Don't go anywhere," Goku said after coughing blood. The hand would come out anyway. Goku would fall on his knees. He was agonizing. Goku would take his fingers to his forehead and would change position with teleportation just in time. A giant arm had infected the ground right in the area where Goku was. "Where did the arm come from?" Goku would ask. Goku would notice that the arm was born from a small portal. The arm would go up and the portal would close. "Now I understand why I don't feel your kick," Goku thought. Goku would watch everywhere. He didn't see anyone. "Damn, this wound is fatal," Goku said. Goku lost a lot of blood, but he would take courage not to let himself be defeated. Goku would take his hands to the wound. After concentrating energy on it, he would close the hole. Even so, he was in terrible condition. "At least I stopped bleeding, but I need to heal this wound in the best way," Goku said. A portal would open behind Goku. The red hand would come out again, but with a prepared ki ball. The ki ball would go straight to Goku, but he would dodge it just in time. Although in the abrupt movement, I would feel a strong stab in the area of the wound. "There you are," Goku said to throw a ki ray to the hand, but it would hide in the portal. "I have to get out of here," Goku said. Goku would use teleportation to the planet of Kaiosama. "Goku, are you okay?" Kaiosama would ask. "To be honest, I'm not okay at all," Goku said. Goku would fall to the ground. He would lose consciousness. Hours later, Goku would finally wake up. "What happened?" Goku would ask. "I have healed your wounds," Kaiosama said. "You arrived at the right time. You lost a lot of blood. If you closed the wound, you would have died." "Wow, I appreciate it," Goku said. "If I didn't have the Takeo memories, I wouldn't have been able to close it. If I had received the blow being immortal, I would be dead." "Goku, you'll have to open your eyes. Hell is even worse than before, and I haven't been able to see who the cause is," Kaiosama said. "I managed to see it," Goku said. "Really?" Kaiosama would ask. "Yes. Well, more or less. I managed to see a red hand and a giant arm. He moved his limbs through portals. That's why I couldn't feel his presence." "Red hand? That sounds very strange," Kaiosama said, confused. After a few seconds, Kaiosama would be terrified. "Red hand?" Kaiosama said. "Yes, a red hand. What about it?" Goku would ask. "And you said he had a stretched arm," Kaiosama said. "Do you know who it is?" Kaiosama would ask. "I hope I'm wrong, but if my suspicions are true, it's the demon Yanemba," Kaiosama said, terrified. Yanemba? Goku would ask. Yanemba is a demon created from the accumulation of evil souls. It has the knowledge of millions of beings. That's what a great martial artist does, among other things, Kaiosama said. Now stop wasting time and look for the Kaioshin. Yanemba is a threat. His existence distorts space-time and cancels the presence of a god of death. How does he cancel my presence? Goku would ask, terrified. It means that if Yanemba returns, there will be a god of death in vain. Yanemba causes the living to be dead and the dead to be alive at the same time, Kaiosama said. Okay, I'll go with the Kaioshin and I'll take care of it, Goku said. Goku would use the teleportation to the planet of Kaioshin. Mr. Goku, are we aware of everything? Kaioshin said. We heard the conversation and we know it could be Yanemba. I have to find Yanemba and eliminate him, Goku said. Mr. Goku, it's not that easy, Kaioshin said. Yanemba is a demonic being. His existence is not based on this plane. He doesn't belong to the world of the living and the dead. That is why demons are not killed but sealed, Kibito said. We believe that his seal has weakened and that he is projecting his limbs through portals. A small portal would open behind the Kaioshin. When leaving, a hand with a key ball pointed straight at the Kaioshin. Goku would notice in time. Watch out, Goku said when covering Kaioshin. Goku would stand in front of the Kaioshin. He would receive the key ball by crossing his arms. Even so, despite covering himself, he would leave far away. Damn, it's very strong, Goku said when noticing how his arms released smoke. Kaioshin, be careful, Kibito said. Another portal would be created behind Kibito. The hand would go through his chest. Kibito, Kaioshin said, terrified. Goku would cut the arm with the edge of his hand. The hand would release, but still had its own will. The portal would close, but the key ball would shoot key balls everywhere. Goku would take the hand out of the Kibito's interior, throw it to the ground, and disintegrate it with a ki attack. Kibito, are you okay? Kaioshin said, terrified. Let me help you, Goku said when approaching Kibito. Goku would try to close Kibito's wound, but he would realize it was too late. He's dead, Goku said seriously. I can't believe it. We have to do something to stop it, Kaioshin said. Goku would take Kaioshin by the arm. With the teleportation, he would reach the planet of Beerus. Mr. Goku, is something wrong? Whis would ask. Where is Beerus? Goku would ask. Sleeping nap, Whis said. Wake him up right now. His life is in danger, Goku said, alert. Goku and the others would go to wake up Beerus, although it would not be an easy task. After several attempts, the god of destruction would open his eyes. What are you doing, interrupting the dream of a god of destruction? Beerus said in a threatening way. Beerus, stop fooling around. Your life is in danger, Goku said in a bad mood. What are you talking about? Whis would ask in a bad mood. Someone wants to kill Kaioshin, Whis said, and it seems that it is the demon Janemba. Janemba, Whis said, terrified. How is it possible? It is supposed that he had been sealed in oblivion. Well, it turns out that wherever he is creating portals that allow him to attack. Goku said, there are small portals where he only takes out his limbs, but he almost manages to kill me. A fatal wound and managed to assassinate Kibito. I think it is more than clear that we must guard the Kaioshin if he wants to conserve life, I said, Whis. Damn it, Yanemba is an alpha demon. He cannot be destroyed with Hakai energy, I said, Whis. I'm sure it was Yanemba who killed Takeo, I said, Goku. His presence annuls the god of death. If he escapes, everything will be lost. There is one thing he can do, and I think that more than one will benefit from it. On Earth, Vegeta had just arrived at the Capsule Corporation. Bulma was with him. Vegeta, make the decision you make, I will agree with you, I said, Bulma. Let's better keep the Dragon Balls. It was a stupid idea, I said, Vegeta seriously. Suddenly, the fog would begin to appear again, but this time thinner than the first time. "What the hell?" I said Bulma. The grass would begin to wither slowly. "Is Kakarot dead?" I would ask Vegeta. "It can't be Goku. He can't be defeated like nothing," I said Bulma. Bulma would try to communicate with Jocko, but she would not succeed. "Damn it, good, he doesn't answer at all," I said, furious Bulma. Yanemba was somewhere in hell. He had just managed to get out of his seal that kept him trapped for so many years. "At last, after an eternity, I managed to escape," I said Yanemba to free himself. Hell would begin to crumble little by little, only because of Yanemba's presence that altered the balance. Yanemba materialized a sword. He would throw a Sankata into the air, creating a portal. When passing through it, I would reach some part of space. "Conquest is the plan of the living," I said Yanemba. "I have to find Goku once and for all to be able to assassinate him and make me with the universe." On Earth, Goku and Whis would reach the Capsule Corporation. The Kaioshin had remained in Beerus's protection as a security measure, since if he died, Beerus would inevitably do it. "Vegeta, I finally find you," I said Goku. "Kakarot?" I would ask Vegeta, confused. "I thought you were dead. Everything is decaying like when they killed the god of the previous death." "There are many things to explain to you. I don't have time," I said Goku. "I need to ask you a huge favor that only you can do." "I won't do anything if you don't explain to me what's going on," I said Vegeta. "A demon that was sealed a long time ago escaped. His presence counteracts the god of death as if there was no one," I said Whis with simplicity. "Well, it was easier to explain than I thought," I said Goku with laughter. "Goku, then all beings will disappear, even if you are the god of death?" I would ask Bulma, worried. "No, I have an idea," I said Goku. "I need the dragon spheres." "How nice, we just have them together," I said Bulma. "Yanemba would come to Earth. Our friends wouldn't take long to feel his presence." "It can't be, he came this far," I said Goku. "There's no doubt. I've never seen him, but that so dark presence can't be from another person. It has to be from Yanemba." "Mr. Goku, make time until the plan works," I said Whis. Goku would use teleportation. He would get to Yanemba's location. "Hey, you must be Yanemba," I said Goku until Yanemba interrupts him by holding him by the face. "It's fast," I thought Goku. Yanemba would extrench his arm. He would begin to drag Goku to the ground. "I don't waste time with introductions. I came to exterminate you," said Yanemba. Goku would transform into Super Saiyan Blue, unleashing all his power. "Now you'll see," I said Goku seriously. Goku would throw himself at Yanemba. He would come with a punch in his stomach. Yanemba would be hunched over, and that's when Goku takes advantage, and he would begin to hit him over and over again. In a moment, Yanemba would completely destroy Elisa. Did I kill him? Goku would wonder. Suddenly, Goku would get a kick in his nape from behind that would throw him far away. "Bako," I would call Kaio-sama in his mind. "Don't be stupid. Yanemba can distort space." "Damn it," I said Goku. "You have to be more careful. It's as if your enemy was in every place at the same time," Kaio-sama warned. Yanemba would throw himself at Goku. He would begin to attack him with his sword. Goku would move from side to side to dodge his attacks, but he could hardly counterattack, given Yanemba's great speed. "It's fast. I'm not fighting against someone normal," I said Goku. Goku would manage to find an opening in Yanemba's guard. He would hit his face hard. Yanemba's head would turn 180 degrees. "Damn," I said for the impression. Yanemba would turn his head again as if nothing had happened. "You're a very funny guy," I said Yanemba. Yanemba would scream, raising her ki. A great aura of demonic energy would manifest around her. "Damn, what are they waiting for to use the Dragon Balls?" Goku would wonder. Bulma was desperately looking for Dragon Balls, since she only had 6. "It can't be you lost a Dragon Ball. You're very distracted," I said, angry Vegeta. "If you hadn't stolen them, this wouldn't have happened," I said, Bulma. "You better hurry," I would warn Booz. "That demon is much stronger than Goku. If he continues like this, Goku will eventually die." Vegeta would be on his knees. Bulma would feel dizzy. "Damn it, Janemba's presence is getting stronger," I said, Booz, worried. Goku would have problems resisting the fight. Janemba was a fray out of his imagination. Little by little, Janemba would harshly punish Goku. The trees would lose their leaves little by little. The insects would die. All life was being lost, while in the beyond, everything was chaos. The dead would escape again to the world of the living, while Bulma was desperately looking for Dragon Balls. "Here's the radar," I said Vegeta when he found it. "Oh my God, why did you leave him so far?" I would ask Bulma, angry. "Shut up. We have to find the Dragon Balls as soon as possible." I said Vegeta. "Wow, you're making me nervous with so much fuss." I said Bruise. Bruise would hit the ground with his staff. The Dragon Balls looked at him. "Bruise, why didn't you say before that you could do that?" I would ask Bulma. "You never asked me," I said Bruise. "Remember that I am an impartial being." "Bulma, there's no time. Make a wish while I go with Kakarot," I said Vegeta while he raised his ki to fly. Vegeta would go on a trip to support Goku, although he felt quite tired by the presence of Janemba. "Very well. We must not waste time," I said Bulma. Bulma would go outside. She would invoke Dragon God when she arrived with the Dragon Balls. Vegeta would arrive with a kick on Janemba, but he wouldn't do him the slightest damage. "Vegeta, how long does it take?" I would ask Goku, who looked quite hurt. "Shut up," I said Vegeta. Vegeta would transform into Super Saiyan, since he didn't have the strength to transform into Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta would throw everything at Janemba. He would hit him with everything in his chest, but his blows wouldn't be effective at all. Janemba would start laughing, since he knew that Vegeta was just wasting time. "Get out," I said Janemba when he hit Vegeta, "and throw him away." Vegeta would be fired away, losing his transformation. "Vegeta," I said Goku when he threw himself at Janemba. Goku would attack Janemba, but the demon would hold him by the neck. Janemba would make his arm grow enormously. He would lift Goku several meters, and then he would hit him against the ground. Goku tried to free himself, but Janemba's strength was too much. In a moment, a group of people would take Janemba's arm, freeing Goku. It was Vegeta who had saved him, with the remaining strength. "Bastard, I'm not done with you yet," Vegeta said, agitated. The sky would darken completely. Janemba didn't understand what was happening. "Since when does it darken so fast?" Janemba would ask. "That's it, they did it!" Diego was relieved. Bulma was ready to ask her wish to the Dragon God. "I wish Vegeta becomes a god of death," Bulma said. "I'm sorry, I can't fulfill that wish. You'll have to ask for something else," Shang Lun said. "But why can't you?" terrified Bulma would ask. "My powers are not enough to create a god, even less a high hierarchy one like a god of death. You'll have to ask for something else," Shang Lun would explain. Bulma would fall on her knees. She felt that everything was over. "It can't be! The dragon's wings didn't work at all," Bulma said when she started to cry. Meanwhile, Bruise was with his ship in communication with the Kaioshin. "So, how's it going?" Bruise would ask. "We have already gathered all the dragon's wings," said the Kaioshin. "Wait, what?" Bulma said. "What the hell is going on?" Since they couldn't find the dragon's wings, I talked to the Kaioshin about their plans. I asked them to go to the planet Namek and look for the dragon's wings there, Bruise said. "Bruise, you're great," Bulma said. "We also talked to the Patriarch. With some of my help, he modified the Dragon God so that he could turn Vegeta into a god of death," the Kaioshin would explain. Purunga had finally been summoned by the Kaioshin. Goku and Vegeta were being tortured by Janemba. They were about to be finished. "I want Vegeta to become a god of death," said the Kaioshin. "That wish is very easy to fulfill," said Purunga. Janemba would hold Vegeta by the neck. lift him to the top of the sky, and try to hit him against the ground. At that moment, Vegeta would feel something different in him. "I did it," said Vegeta. Vegeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue, would manage to get rid of Janemba. "It can't be," said furious Janemba. Vegeta was still hurt, but he could feel his new power. "So that's what it feels like to be a god of death," said Vegeta as he watched his hands. "Vegeta, let's merge," said Goku. "Kakarot, as much as you want, we're too tired to do it," said Vegeta. "It's not possible that there are two gods of death. That's illogical," said furious Janemba when he exploded his ki. The trees would return to normal. The fog would disappear from the earth. Now that there were two gods of death, it was enough for Janemba not to cause chaos with his presence. "I guess we'll have to fight like this," said Goku. Bruis watched the fight with Bulma. "Miss Bulma, how about you ask your wish?" Bruis smiled at Bulma. "Ask your wish. I'm still here," said God Dragon. "I wish Goku and Vegeta recover their energies," Bulma said. "That wish is very easy to fulfill," said Shanglun. Shanglun would fulfill Bulma's wish and leave. The sky would clear up again. Goku and Vegeta would feel like new. "My forces have returned," said Goku amazed. "Mine too," said Vegeta. "No matter what you do, you can't defeat me," said Janemba. Goku and Vegeta would raise their ki to the maximum. They were ready to resume the fight. Janemba would throw himself at them. Both would attack him with everything. Although Janemba had more difficulties to sustain a fight against both, Goku and Vegeta were still not at their level. "We have to merge," said Goku. "You say it like it were easy," said Vegeta. "But this guy won't let us do it no matter what." Janemba would create a great energy sphere. He would rise with it to the top of the sky. The sphere was bigger than him. "What is he planning to do?" asked Goku. "He's going to destroy the Earth," said Vegeta, terrified. "Take this," said Janemba, throwing the energy ball. Goku and Vegeta could dodge it, but by doing so, it would imply the destruction of the planet. Goku would join his hands to create a Kamehameha, while Vegeta would attack with a final flash. Both would attack the energy sphere with everything, but it was too much. They barely managed to slow down. "Vegeta, we're not going to make it at this pace," said Goku. "Then give more of us," said Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta would force their ki even more. Each one would increase the power of their attack. "What the hell?" said Janemba. The energy sphere would slow down to the point of stopping at a short distance from our friends. From the Capsule Corporation, you could feel a great tremor. "It can't be an earthquake," said Bulma when losing her balance. "At this pace, even if they manage to beat Janemba, the Earth will suffer an irreparable damage if they don't destroy it first," said Bruis. "You can't be serious," said Bulma, terrified. "Those two have surpassed the same god of destruction, and we are talking about a demon that not even the gods would like to face," said Bruis seriously. "It can't be. It was all in vain," said Bulma, holding her hands to her head. After culminating the explosion and lowering the dust, Goku and Vegeta would not see Janemba anywhere. "Vegeta, it's our chance," said Goku. "Agreed," said Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta would begin to perform the fusion dance, but before they could finish it, a ball of ki between them would interrupt them. "What the hell are you planning to do?" said Janemba, furious. "Damn it, we were at nothing," said Goku. The ground beneath them would crack. Waves of lava would be expelled into the sky. "How dare you?" asked Vegeta. "Our fight is affecting the Earth." "It was something to expect," said Goku. Janemba would launch Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta would be on guard, but Goku would hold him by the wrist. "What are you doing?" asked Vegeta, disconcerted. "Just trust," said Goku. Goku would use the teleportation, reaching Janemba's swords. Janemba would hold Vegeta by the neck, and at that moment, Goku would use his teleportation again, but this time he would go to hell. What are we doing? After culminating the explosion and lowering the dust, Goku and Vegeta would not see Janemba anywhere. "Vegeta, it's our chance," said Goku. "Agreed," said Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta would begin to perform the fusion dance, but before they could finish it, a ball of ki between them would interrupt them. "What the hell are you planning to do?" said Janemba, furious. "Damn it, we were at nothing," said Goku. The ground beneath them would crack, waves of lava would be expelled into the sky. "How dare you?" asked Vegeta. "Our fight is affecting the Earth." "It was something to expect," said Goku. Janemba would launch Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta would be on guard, but Goku would hold him by the wrist. "What are you doing?" asked Vegeta, disconcerted. "Just trust," said Goku. Goku would use the teleportation, reaching Janemba's swords. Janemba would hold Vegeta by the neck, and at that moment, Goku would use his teleportation again, but this time he would go to hell. "What are we doing here?" asked Janemba. "It occurred to me that here we could fight well at ease," smiled Goku. Vegeta would get rid of Janemba. "Well, now we can fight without holding back," said Vegeta. "Vegeta, we were never holding back," said Goku. "Dumbass, our enemy didn't have to know that," said Vegeta, furious. Janemba would start laughing non-stop. "All they can do is gain a few minutes of life," said Janemba. Vegeta would throw a ray from ki to Janemba, but this would disappear, dematerializing. "How do you do that?" asked Vegeta. "Janemba can distort space," said Goku. "Good time to tell me," said Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta looked for Janemba everywhere, but they wouldn't find him. "Let's do it," said Goku. Goku and Vegeta would begin to perform the steps for the fusion, but just before touching their fingers, they would realize that they were a meter away from each other. "Kakarot, don't get away," said Vegeta, furious. "I didn't get away, you got away," said Goku, upset. "Goku, Vegeta," said Kaiosama within the goals of both. Janemba would appear between them both. He would stretch out his hands and throw a ray from ki to each one. Goku and Vegeta would leave far away. "What were you going to do?" asked Janemba. "Goku, Vegeta, Janemba entered the space between you by increasing his distance," said Kaiosama. "You have to fly it if you want to perform the fusion." "Damn, so we'll never be able to do it," said Vegeta. Janemba would run to Goku. Goku would put himself on guard, but before reaching him, Janemba would dematerialize. "Where did he go?" asked Goku. Janemba would appear behind Vegeta and hit him hard on the back. "Vegeta!" called Goku, worried. Goku would try to help Vegeta, but Janemba would stand in front of Goku and hit him hard on the stomach. While Goku had the low guard, Janemba would hold Goku's neck with force. "I'll kill you," said Janemba. A kickball would hit Janemba, forcing him to release Goku. "You better calm down," said Beerus. "Mr. Beerus," said Goku. "Quick, do the fusion. I'll distract him," said Beerus. "Vegeta, it's our chance," said Goku. "I won't let you," said furious Janemba. Janemba would go straight to Goku, but Beerus would stand in the middle. Beerus would throw a ki beam towards Janemba, but this would create a gate in front of him. The ki beam would return Beerus from another direction, damaging his gravity shoulder. Beerus would hug Janemba. He was willing to stop everything. Goku and Vegeta would be able to perform the fusion thanks to that time that Beerus gave them. Janemba would hit Beerus's head, leaving him unconscious. "They did it," said Janemba, furious. Now it's against Gogeta, the supreme god of death, said Gogeta when transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. You can't beat me, said Janemba when throwing himself at Gogeta. Janemba would attack with all his strength, but his attacks would be useless. You're too weak for me, said Gogeta. Gogeta would hit Janemba's stomach. He would pierce his stomach from side to side. Then, with an explosion from the inside, Janemba would be seriously injured. Half of Janemba's body was what was left, but even so, he would recover instantly. Then Janemba would start laughing. "Why are you laughing so much?" asked Gogeta seriously. "You don't understand. Performing the fusion was what I wanted," said Janemba. "Now you fell into my trap." Janemba would start laughing in an evil way. After the Tournament of Power and the encounter that our friends had with Broly, Frieza would be really resentful for how he was humiliated by Goku and his friends. He wanted to get rid of them at all costs, but he didn't have many elements to do it. At least that's what he thought. "Those dirty Saiyans, I can't believe they got away with it," said Frieza. "One day I'll come back and I'll make them pay dearly." "Great Frieza, we'll think of a perfect plan," said Kikono. "Yes, for now I have to get more soldiers. I lost a lot this month," said Frieza. "Great Frieza, you know what you have to do," said Berry Blue with a special smile. "Berry Blue, what do you mean by that? Remember that you're talking to the Great Frieza," said Kikono. "Well, if you know Frieza so much, you should know." "I'm not going to do that. It's a disgrace," said Frieza, understanding Berry Blue's indirect. What are you talking about?" said Kikono, confused. "Please, Kikono, stop being so lame," said Berry Blue. "Oh, well, said Kikono, while looking for an answer, but nothing happened to him. "It means to train," said Frieza. "That's what I mean." "Berry Blue, how can you be so rude? No one can send the Great Frieza to train," said Kikono. "Great Frieza, once you trained for 4 months and reached Goku and the others. Then he got stronger in Hell, and then the Tournament of Power," said Berry Blue. "I can't believe I have to go down to train. I had already done it once," said Frieza. "Did you think if I trained 1% of what those Saiyans have trained, you could beat the same Beerus?" said Berry Blue. "Shut up," said Frieza, furious, although he also looked scared. "Berry Blue," said Kikono, pale with fear. "Great Frieza, think about it. You can be stronger than Mr. Beerus," said Berry Blue. "If Beerus listens to you, he'll disappear," said Frieza, dropping a drop of sweat. Kikono would faint from the nerves. "Come on, Frieza, think about it," said Berry Blue. Frieza would throw an incisive look at Berry Blue that would leave her terrified. "I have thought about it all my life," said Frieza. Frieza would get up from his seat. He would start walking around the room. "Day after day, I have thought about getting stronger and taking his place from Beerus," said Frieza. "But I have been afraid of 2 things," said Frieza. "One is that Beerus realizes that I'm getting stronger and eliminates me as he ordered with the Saiyans for fear of his power. The other reason is that if I defeat him, I'll get into a totally new terrain. Where would a simple insect be?" "What do you mean?" said Berry Blue. "I was always the most powerful mortal of all. Above all, I was the strongest with my weakest transformation. It really doesn't matter how strong you are. It matters that you're just the strongest," said Frieza. "If I manage to overcome Beerus and defeat him, I'll be in the eye of the gods."
"They will force me to be a god of destruction. I will have obligations to attend and gods to answer. That would be a Calvary for me." "Or I could be a god and keep climbing," said Berry Blue. Frieza would be thoughtful for a moment. I would feel a chill of emotion. Wow, I'm already starting to fantasize about that, said Frieza. It doesn't take much time, it can even disappear, said Berry Blue. Let's be realistic. If it is strong enough, a large army would not be so necessary. Yes, I can feel it, said Frieza. You know what? My goal will not be those Saiyans. My goal will be Beerus. 2 years would pass where Frieza would train hard. He would do it with much more intensity than before. He wanted to defeat Beerus anyway. On Beerus's planet, there were Goku and Vegeta who had been training for 2 months. Both tried to attack Whis with a series of consecutive blows, but as usual, the angel dodged each of the blows. "You are still slow," said Whis. In a moment, Whis would pass between Goku and Vegeta. He would take them by the head and make them collide with each other. Both would lose their transformations and fall to the ground. "Geez, that hurt me," said Goku. "Damn Kakarot, you have a very hard head," said Vegeta. "Don't make it up, not that you had a pillow head," said Goku. "We better take a break," said Whis. Our friends would take a slight break. Suddenly, they would feel Frieza's ki. The four would suspect their intentions. "Hey, don't you feel anything weird in Frieza's ki?" said Goku. "Now that you say it, it feels compressed," said Vegeta. "I think that fool is looking for me to eliminate him," said Beerus seriously. "I hope he doesn't come to complicate the day." Frieza would finally arrive. He looked very confident. "What do you want here?" said Beerus seriously. "Oh, Mr. Beerus, it's a pleasure to see you," said Frieza. "I think this will go wrong," said Whis. "What do you mean?" said Goku. "I came from a long training just to defeat you," said Frieza. Beerus would turn around looking for Goku and Vegeta. "Who of these fools are you talking to?" said Beerus, confused. "The only fool I'm talking to is you," said Frieza. Everyone would be disconcerted since they did not expect Frieza to have the guts to talk to Beerus that way. Beerus would fly at great speed towards Frieza. "You just took a step towards non-existence," said Beerus. "No, I don't think so," said Frieza. "I see it, and I don't think so," said Goku. Suddenly, Frieza would hit Beerus's stomach, leaving him hunched. Beerus would cough blood and instantly respond with a fist blow that would turn Frieza's face to one side. Then they would both start exchanging blows at great speed. "Beerus and Frieza are just as strong," said Vegeta. They will force me to be a god of destruction. I will have obligations to attend and gods to answer. That would be a Calvary for me. "Or I could be a god and keep climbing," said Berry Blue. Frieza would be thoughtful for a moment. I would feel a chill of emotion. Wow, I'm already starting to fantasize about that, said Frieza. It doesn't take much time, it can even disappear, said Berry Blue. Let's be realistic. If it is strong enough, a large army would not be so necessary. Yes, I can feel it, said Frieza. You know what? My goal will not be those Saiyans. My goal will be Beerus. 2 years would pass where Frieza would train hard. He would do it with much more intensity than before. He wanted to defeat Beerus anyway. On Beerus's planet, there were Goku and Vegeta who had been training for 2 months. Both tried to attack Whis with a series of consecutive blows, but as usual, the angel dodged each of the blows. You are still slow, said Whis. In a moment, Whis would pass between Goku and Vegeta. He would take them by the head and make them collide with each other. Both would lose their transformations and fall to the ground. Geez, that hurt me, said Goku. Damn Kakarot, you have a very hard head, said Vegeta. Don't make it up, Not that you had a pillow head, said Goku. We better take a break, said Whis. Our friends would take a slight break. Suddenly, they would feel Frieza's ki. The four would suspect their intentions. Hey, don't you feel anything weird in Frieza's ki? Said Goku. Now that you say it, it feels compressed, said Vegeta. I think that fool is looking for me to eliminate him, said Beerus seriously. I hope he doesn't come to complicate the day. Frieza would finally arrive. He looked very confident. What do you want here? Said Beerus seriously. Oh, Mr. Beerus, it's a pleasure to see you, said Frieza. I think this will go wrong, said Whis. What do you mean? Said Goku. I came from a long training just to defeat you, said Frieza. Beerus would turn around looking for Goku and Vegeta. Who of these fools are you talking to? Said Beerus, confused. The only fool I'm talking to is you, said Frieza. Everyone would be disconcerted since they did not expect Frieza to have the guts to talk to Beerus that way. Beerus would fly at great speed towards Frieza. You just took a step towards non-existence, said Beerus. No, I don't think so, said Frieza. I see it and I don't think so, said Goku. Suddenly, Frieza would hit Beerus's stomach, leaving him hunched. Beerus would cough blood and instantly respond with a fist blow that would turn Frieza's face to one side. Then they would both start exchanging blows at great speed. Beerus and Frieza are just as strong, said Vegeta, terrified. We have to do something, said Goku. You two are too far from being able to do something, said Whis when stopping them. Beerus and Frieza would continue their fight, proving to have similar levels of power. But there was a problem. Frieza still did not use his golden form. In a moment, Frieza would turn into Beerus by surprise. It's not true, said Beerus, disconcerted. Frieza would give Beerus a powerful chest blow, throwing him to the ground. Beerus could hardly move due to the force of the blow. Then Frieza would step on Beerus, torturing him. Who's in charge now? Said Frieza, enjoying his torture. Beerus, in a surprise move, would take Frieza by the ankle. Kakai, said Beerus. Frieza's body would be covered of energy of destruction, but he would be able to resist an expansion of ki and reject the Kakai. I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen, said Frieza. Frieza would forcefully step on Beerus's chest. He would cough blood, a lot of blood. After resisting to die, he would point to Goku. 7, said Beerus. Oh, said Whis. What are you trying to say? Said Goku. Beerus would close his eyes and let his hand win. He had died. He really managed to eliminate a god of destruction, said Vegeta. Now you two follow, said Frieza. Goku and Vegeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue. Both would raise their ki to the maximum, but Frieza would come out fired like a torpedo and collide with both, connecting a strong fist blow in each. Goku and Vegeta would fall to the ground in a terrible state. With a single blow, he had defeated them. Then Frieza would return to his base form. Wow, it felt better than I expected, said Frieza. Frieza would return to his ship and would leave there with the longed-for victory. What a pity, said Whis. Vegeta would take courage. He would get up with the little strength he had. He would create a ball of ki and throw it at the ship. Frieza would realize and would leave there instantly, spying the ball of ki. Disgusting worm, said Frieza. Frieza would throw a ray of ki at Vegeta. It would hit his chest directly. Vegeta would fall to the ground. Vegeta, Goku said. Oh heavens, said Whis. Then Frieza would leave there. Frieza, Goku said. Whis would go for Vegeta, but he was already dead. Oh, I'm late, Whis said. Whis, why didn't you save him?
Goku said. Because angels are impartial beings, they should not intervene. I know, but anyway, he was able to save his life, yes? Goku said, disconcerted. Beerus? Goku would throw an aureole at Beerus. I told Immortal and Osama to give me a body for 24 hours. I would only destroy it, Beerus said. Are you going to fight Frieza again? Goku said. No, none of that. I came to extend your stay as an angel, Beerus said. I don't understand, Goku said, confused. When a god of destruction stops exercising as such, his angel has no reason to be in this place and retires, Whis said. I have a guide to guide him. Guide me? Goku said. Goku, have you heard of the legend of the god of 7 bloods? Beerus said. 7 bloods? Goku said, confused. The god of 7 bloods is a mortal who becomes god thanks to receiving the blood of 7 warriors of his race, Beerus said. Goku, you have to be one. The first blood that can be benefited from is that of Mr. Vegeta, Whis said. But what do I do with it? Goku said. You have to drink it, Beerus said. Don't make it up. Disgusting, Goku said. That's it. Frieza will continue to conquer the universes, Beerus said. Okay, Goku said. And hurry up. You have 24 hours to drink the blood of Broly and travel to Universe 6, Beerus said. After that, you won't count on Whis. What are you talking about? Goku would ask. That only the pure blood of pure Saiyans works for him, Whis said. Here you only have Vegeta and Broly, so you should finish your task in Universe 6. Damn it, everything is getting more and more complicated, Goku said. Goku would go with Vegeta. He would have no choice but to do it. He would wet his hand in Vegeta's blood and drink a few drops. It's okay.
Goku said. Come here, Beerus said. Beerus looked Goku in the eye. Their eyes would begin to shine purple. Suddenly, Goku would feel a great amount of energy flow through his body. This, Goku said. Now you're starting to be a god, Beerus said. Quick, we have to go for Broly. In this way, our friends would go to the planet Pamba in search of the Saiyans. On the other hand, Frieza would begin, Well, after all, it was a good idea to train, I said, Frieza. I told you, if you train, no one will be able to defeat you, I said, Berry Blue. Now he is invincible. Yes, it is true, I said, Frieza. It felt very good to break the bones of that stupid D. Beerus. Now I have to worry about not being named as God or something like that. Do you have a plan in mind? I said, Berry Blue. Oh, for now I just want to enjoy this victory, I said, Frieza. Vegeta is also dead. I just left Goku alive. But does Grand Frieza seem safe to you? I said, Berry Blue. Do not worry, everything is fine, I said, Frieza. Also, I had to leave him alive so that he felt the same as me when he defeated me on the planet Namek. I understand, Great Lord, I said, Berry Blue. Moments later, we see Goku and the others arrive at Broly's planet. Broly, I finally find you, I said, Goku. Goku, what a surprise, I said, Broly. I'm sorry to tell you something like this, but I need your blood, I said, Goku. My blood? I said, Broly, confused. It's something complicated to explain, but I do not have much time, I said, Goku. Please, I need your blood, I would ask Goku impatiently. Broly did not quite understand what was happening. How is that to give you my blood? I said, Broly. Broly, I really don't have time, please, I begged Goku. Broly would understand that the situation was more serious than it looked. Undoubtedly, with a slight movement, a cut would be applied to the wrist. Here you have my blood, I said, Broly. Goku would drink some of Broly's blood. The Titan would be disconcerted. I do not understand, I said, Broly, confused. Hey, that was disgusting, I said, Shirai, who had already seen it. I'm sorry, I have to go, I said, Goku.
Goku, Whis, and Beerus would leave there as soon as possible without giving explanations. Goku on the trip would begin to feel bad. "Heavens, I feel like my chest hurts," I said Goku. "Do not worry, it's normal. It is absorbing a lot of essence." Suddenly, Goku would start to perspire. "Hey, this is not normal," I said Goku. "I really do not feel well at all." "Stop complaining. I'm already a man," I said Beerus in a bad mood. Hours later, Goku, Whis, and Beerus would arrive in Universe 6, precisely to Champa's planet. "What happened to you?" I said Champa when he saw Beerus's areola. "Idiot, of course I'm dead," I said Beerus, upset. "But you should be in heaven, not here," I said Champa. "Mr. Beerus has 24 hours with a physical body," I said Whis. "If you excuse me, I have to leave you in charge of Mr. Goku. As soon as the hours are fulfilled, I will have to go." "Oh, here we do not receive pets," I said Champa in a bad mood. "Mr. Goku, are you okay?" I would ask Vados. "Yes, it's that," I said Goku, and I would faint. "What happened?" I said Vados. "Oh, I have to explain some things to you," I said Whis. Whis would briefly explain what had happened and that Goku needed to become the god of the 7 bloods to defeat Frieza. "So Broly's blood seems to have done him no good," I said Vados. "That seems," I said Whis. "Now that I think about it, Mr. Broly has lived a long time in a wild environment. Perhaps his blood is a little more prepared for another type of environment." Goku would finally wake up. He still felt bad. "Wow, it was time for you to wake up," I said Goku. "Heavens, I felt very bad," I said Goku. "I think that blood didn't do me very well." "Whis, it's time to go," I said Beerus. "It's true, he has very little left to return to the beyond," I said Whis. "Wait, Whis, you can revive him as you did with Frieza," I said Goku. "Frieza is a mortal, Beerus, he is a god. We cannot revive gods," I said Whis. "We are angels, you are not omnipotent," I said Vados. "But they do everything," I said Goku. "Reviving a god is not within those possibilities," I said Whis. "Whatever, we're out of time," I said Beerus. "Goku, you must kill Frieza and use the dragon's super spheres to revive me. But don't revive me without killing Frieza, because it will be a wasted wish. He can kill me again." "Okay," I said Goku. Whis and Beerus would go back to Universe 7. Moments later, they both would reach their planet. "Whis, I only have 30 minutes left. Could you bring me something to eat?" I said Beerus. "Of course. After all, it is his last taste in the world of the living. I think it's a good idea," I said Whis. Whis would go for some food, but when he returned, he would not see Beerus. "Wow, he's really proud," I said Whis. "Now I should go to the plane of the angels." Whis would leave the planet of Beerus, returning to its original plane, the place where angels are born and live. On the other hand, Goku was with Vados and Champa traveling to the planet Zandala in Universe 6. "Thanks for bringing me here," I said Goku. "From not being from my universe, they have behaved very well." "It's nothing," I said Vados. "I only do it because that Frieza could want to conquer Universe 6, not because I like you," I said Champa. "Well, whatever," I said Goku. "Do you feel better?" I said Vados. "To be honest, no, but I have no choice but to endure it," I said Goku. "I think Broly's blood was defeated." "Ah, blood is not defeated," I said Vados. "Yes, I know, it's a way of saying," I said Goku. Finally, our friends would reach the planet Zandala. They were looking for the remaining Saiyans to achieve the form of the 7 bloods. They would be able to contact Kaguya to achieve the 3rd blood. "So what is that about?" I said Kaguya. "That's right, that's why I need your help. Also that of Caulifla and K," I said Goku. "Okay, but will you be missing 2 more bloods?" I said Kaguya. "No problem for that," I said Goku. "It's a planet full of Saiyans. I want their blood because I know they are stronger. Vados, it's time to go," I said Champa. "Excuse me? How did you hear?" It's time to go, I said Champa. You need 5 bloods. It's a planet in order. Let's go. Oh, okay. Don't worry. I'll take care of Mr. Goku, I said Kaguya.
In that way, Vados and Champa would leave there, leaving Goku in charge of Kiabe. So, what do you have? I said Kiabe. Kiabe would make a slight cut on the tip of his finger, causing it to drip. Goku would be nauseous to see it. Is something wrong? I said Kiabe. It's just that after what happened to Broly, I was a little disgusted, I said Goku. Goku would drink a few drops of blood from Kiabe. Not only would it make him even more disgusting, but it seemed not to do him any good. You could see Goku's veins stain black as they were marked on his body. Mr. Goku, I said Kiabe, worried. Heavens, I don't feel well at all, I said Goku. Maybe I should complete the other bloods to finish this. When I did it with Vegeta, my power increased. Goku would start to perspire. It was really bad. I understand. I think we should go for cauliflower and kale, I said Kiabe. Goku and Kiabe would go in search of kale and cauliflower. Both Saiyans were outside while cauliflower trained Kale. Come on, Kale, I know you're stronger than that, I said cauliflower. I'm sorry, sister, I'm trying, but it's hard to master my ki, I said Kale. Is it because of the fear of destroying everything in your way? I said cauliflower. Yes, I said. Don't worry, that won't happen, I said cauliflower. I would be here to protect you. Goku and Kiabe would arrive. Hello, I said hello to Kiabe. Goku? I said cauliflower. I haven't seen you since the power tournament. It's true, I said Goku. Cauliflower would notice that Goku looked different. Hey, are you okay? I said cauliflower. You look sick. I have to ask you something. I need some of your blood, I said Kiabe. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? I said cauliflower. I need the blood of 7 Saiyans. I'm going for 3. It's to make me stronger, I said Goku. Well, I see you're all anemic, I said cauliflower. Come on, this is serious, I said Goku. Suddenly, Frost would arrive. Wow, at the end, Frieza was right to suspect that they looked for help here, I said Frost. Frost, bastard, I said Kiabe. What's that about Frieza? I said Goku. Do they work together? Something like that, I said Frost. He warned me that he left a Saiyan alive who could try to seek help. We didn't think it was very likely that it would happen, but I just confirmed it. Don't worry, I'll take care of him, I said Kiabe. No, leave me, I said Goku when he stood in front of Kiabe. Goku would begin to raise his ki. The black veins would stand out even more. Instead of increasing his power, he would begin to weaken. Goku would fall on his knees with great discomfort. Mr. Goku, I said Kiabe, worried. Hey, what's wrong with you? I said cauliflower. I don't feel well at all, I said Goku. Oh, it seems that your fight with Frieza left you traumas, I said Frost. I will take care of alleviating that suffering. Frost would point to Goku to attack him with a ki beam, but Kiabe would transform into Super Saiyan and reject the attack. Now you'll see, I said Kiabe. Kiabe would raise his ki to the maximum and throw everything at Frost. Frost would attack him with a sequence of blows at high speed, but he could not connect any of his attacks. You're pathetic, I said Frost. Frost would throw a knee to Kiabe in the stomach, and after a hammer blow, he would knock him down. Kiabe would be on the ground, quite sore. Damn, that bastard has become very strong, I said cauliflower. Cauliflower would transform into Super Saiyan, rise to the top of the sky, and throw a burst of ki rays at Frost. Even so, he would dodge all the attacks like nothing. It's not true, I said cauliflower. Suddenly, Frost would disappear from his eyes. He would appear behind her. With a kick in the back, he would knock her down. Cauliflower would fall to the ground. It cannot be so strong, I said, annoying Goku. Frieza recommended me to train a little. It's humiliating for a cold demon, but certainly very productive, I said Frost. Now is the time to finish them all. Cauliflower would arrive out of nowhere, giving a strong fist blow to Frost, turning his face to one side. Shut your mouth, dirty bandit, I said Cauliflower.
Idiot, I said, furious Frost. Frost would detonate a ki attack on Cauliflower's stomach that would cause great damage. Cauliflower would go far away. Damn, I can't do anything in this state, I said Goku. Cauliflower, I said, furious Kale, while his ki was out of control. I know you're a prodigy, but your screams won't help at all, I said Frost. Kale would increase his ki, achieving his berserk form. You have to be big. Frost would not look impressed, as if Kale's power was not enough. Be careful, I said Cauliflower, agonizing. Kale would throw herself at Frost. He would come to him with a strong fist blow in his stomach that would leave him breathless. After that, a kick under his chin would throw him away. Frost would roll several meters on the ground, and when he stood up, Kale would come to him as if nothing. He would hug him hard, putting great pressure. Frost seemed to be squeezed, but surprisingly managed to resist. You should do something more than that to defeat me, I said Frost. Frost would begin to raise his ki, and little by little he would manage to separate Kale's arms. After a few seconds, he would free himself and hit Kale in the face, throwing her away. It cannot be true, I said Kiabe. If Kale doesn't win in that state, nothing will. I'll do it, I said Goku. But look, you're very weak, I said Cauliflower. Kale and Frost would throw each other and begin to exchange blows at great speed. Despite Kale's power, Frost managed to overcome her. Little by little, the cold demon managed to take advantage by doing a lot of damage. In a moment, Frost, with a strong kick, would take Kale. Cauliflower, give me some of your blood, I said Goku. You're sick, I said Cauliflower. It's serious, I said Goku. I need some of your blood. If I'm lucky, I could get really strong. Miss Cauliflower, we have nothing to lose, I said Kiabe. Whatever, I said Cauliflower. Damn, that's disgusting. You had a dirty face, I said Goku. Are you a warrior or what? I said Cauliflower, impatient. Goku would pass the tongue on her hand, drinking from her blood. Then Goku would put his eyes in white and scream in pain. He would release a lot of energy as his ki was fired. What is going on? I said Frost. Suddenly Goku would faint as if nothing. What? I said Kiabe. It can't be. It has to be a damn joke, I said Cauliflower, somewhat upset.
The situation was getting more and more tense. Kale was in terrible condition to fight. Still, he did not lose his transformation. Kale would launch again with everything towards Frost, but without having optimal results. Come on, this can't be happening, I said Cauliflower. It can't be that strong because it is. Goku would wake up even if it would cost him to get up. I don't understand. Why do I feel worse and worse? I said Goku. Frost would give a powerful attack to Kale that would throw her to the ground. She would be on her knees. She almost had no strength to fight. After that, Frost would throw him several ki attacks. Kale would cross his arms and scream, using all his strength to keep his ki high. Even so, it would be difficult for him to bear it. Little by little, Kale would wear out. After an explosion of energy, Kale would lose his transformation. It can't be, I said Kale, terrified. It's your end, I said Frost. Frost would create a great ki ball to finish off Kale, but Goku would stand in front of her. Despite looking very bad, he was willing to risk his life to save her. Goku, what are you doing? I said Kale. Just trust, I said Goku. Goku would hold the great ki ball in his hands. He would manage to contain it at first, although little by little he would notice how he liked it. The ki ball seemed to be about to beat him. The dark veins in his body would mark even more. Goku's ki would begin to increase out of nowhere. Goku would transform into Super Saiyan Blue, surprising everyone. Goku would manage to repel the ki ball like nothing, returning it to Frost. The cold demon should move aside to dodge his own attack. It has to be a joke, I said Frost, disconcerted. Out of nowhere, Goku was in front of Frost. He would step back a few meters.
"Don't try to intimidate me, because that won't work on me," I said Frost. Frost would hit Goku's chest with great power. A great bang would be heard, but even so, absolutely nothing would happen to him. "It can't be. Is that because of the blood?" I said disconcerted Caulifla. "It seems so," I said Kiabe. "Damn," I said Frost, holding his hand, since it had been hurting him. Frost would force his ki to the maximum. He would attack Goku with a series of consecutive blows, but Goku would dodge all his attacks with just one hand. After that, Frost would step back terrified. "It can't be! I don't accept it!" I said Frost. "It was worth nothing a moment ago." Goku would reach Frost, presenting his fingers on his chest. He would hit him with the thumb. Frost would receive a lethal blow that would sink his chest. He would take a few steps back while resisting and would fall to the ground, being defeated. "Mr. Goku really did it," I said Kiabe. "That's right," I said Goku. "I think I just needed to fight to feel better." "Hey, do you really feel stronger for drinking the blood of others? I also want to do it," I said Caulifla. "Not so fast, it's not for anyone," I said Goku. "Only certain people can do it." "Come on, don't be like that. It's because you want to keep all the credit," I said Caulifla. "No, it's not that," I said Goku. "Whis talked to me about that. For some reason, Beerus, before he died, told me to do it and not Vegeta. It's not so easy to explain now. That doesn't matter now. The important thing is to get the rest of the blood," I said Kiabe. Goku would return to his basic form. "Yes, Kale, I need your blood, please," I said Goku. "My blood?" I said Kale. "Yes, let me explain," I said Goku. Goku would take a few minutes to explain to Kale why he needed his blood, in addition to giving more details of what was happening. "I can't believe Frieza was able to defeat Beerus," I said Caulifla. "I know, that's why I need the rest of the blood to defeat him. Frieza's level is too high," I said Goku. "But couldn't I defeat him with the power he already has now?" I said Kiabe. "Believe me, I feel very good," I said Goku, "but I can tell you that I don't have enough level to face Frieza. He defeated Beerus without using his golden mode." Frost would wake up after a few minutes. He was very sore. "Bastard, you took me with the low guard," I said Frost. "At last you wake up. I have so many questions for you," I said Goku seriously. "The only thing you should do is why you didn't kill me when you had the chance," I said Frost. Frost would raise his ki to the maximum and achieve the same transformation as Frieza, the Golden Frost. "Cheap copy," I said Goku when transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. "Mr. Goku, can you beat him?" I said Kiabe. "You'll see." Goku and Frost would throw each other. They would begin to exchange blows with each other at great power. Little by little, they would both wear out. At first, they seemed to have the same power. "Heavens, if I had given him my blood before, I would have won him," I said Kale. "Trust me, I know I can beat him," I said Caulifla. Frost would connect a strong fist blow to Goku's face, but Goku would respond with a blow to his chest. Frost would leave several meters and see a rain of ki rays go towards him. He would begin to dodge all of them, but he noticed that they were not necessarily directed at him. Standing still, all those attacks would go by. "What are you doing?" I said Frost, confused. In a moment, Frost would turn around, realizing that all ki attacks were directed at him again. "It's not true," I said Frost. Frost would cover himself in a ki barrier to withstand all attacks. While these impacted, he would make a great explosion of ki, rejecting them all completely. "As I thought," Goku said when he realized something. "Why are you laughing so much?" I said Frost. "You haven't used that form in a while, and you don't know how to manage your energy," I said Goku. Goku was right. Frost was agitated. It was hard for him to maintain that state. Then Goku would reach Frost with a strong fist blow to his stomach. He would run out of breath. At that very moment, he would lose his golden form. "No, it's not true," I said Frost, disconcerted. Goku would hold him by the neck. "Now speak. Tell me everything you know about Frieza," I said Goku. "I won't tell you anything," I said Frost. Goku would step on his tail, causing him great pain. "Speak or you will suffer even more." "I already told you that I will not tell you anything." "Hey, you better talk or I'll make you pay dearly." "Frost, don't make me do something that I will regret." "Okay, but I don't know much. Frieza only taught me his golden form and told me to be careful with the Saiyans. Just that." "Just that?" "Yes, just that." Goku would step on Frost's tail harder. Okay. He told me to be careful if you came here," Frost said. "That if I killed you, he would kill Champa."
"I understand," Goku said when he released Frost. "Bastard. One day I will return and take revenge on this," Frost said. "That will not happen," Goku said. Goku would stand in front of Frost, and without him being able to react, he would disappear with a ki attack. "He really eliminated him," Kiabe said. "That's right, Frost is a problem," Goku said. "Heavens, if he knew how to handle his golden form, it would have been a great fight." "Luckily, he was not an expert. That's a relief," Kiabe said. "Goku, I think you should drink my blood as soon as possible," Kale said. "Yes, you're right," Goku said. Kale would cut his finger slightly and give a little of his blood to Goku. That way he could strengthen again. Goku would begin to increase his ki, and without hesitation he would transform into Super Saiyan's Blue to enhance his new powers. "Heavens, I feel more and more complete," Goku said. "I only have 2 bloods left. Mr. Goku, I have 2 warriors from my army who are the best Saiyans on the planet. I hope your blood will help you," Kiabe said. "Of course, that would be very good for me," Goku said. Kiabe would take Goku with the other 2 Saiyans so that way he can get the maximum power. At that moment, Berry Blue would arrive terrified at Frieza's office since the message from Frost had arrived. "Great Frieza, we have problems," Berry Blue said. "What's going on?" Frieza said. "Goku is getting very strong," Berry Blue said. "Oh, but that's nothing new about him. Anyway, it will take him 50 years to get me," Frieza said. "Don't you understand? This is different," Berry Blue said. "Come on, say it," Frieza said. "It seems that there is a certain legend that warns of the existence of a Saiyan's god with 7 bloods," Berry Blue said. "Goku is gathering the blood of Saiyans of pure blood and getting stronger. Well, it won't be good for him. Only he and Broly are left. Vegeta died," Frieza said. "Come on, Frieza. He went to Universe 6, Berry Blue said. "Oh, I understand. Send Frost," Frieza said. "That's the problem. He defeated Frost before getting blood," Berry Blue said. "That can't be true," Frieza said. "Frost in his golden form could beat a god of destruction himself." "Well, that's the information that came to us," Berry Blue said. "Look at the files. They were already processed." Berry Blue would show on a monitor the images of the fight between Frost and Goku. "What a disgusting murderer," Frieza said. "I should have killed him. Our technology allows us to go to Universe 6. If you want, we can leave right now," Berry Blue said. "I will eliminate that idiot. I won't let him get away with it," Frieza said. Moments later, Goku had just received the blood of 2 extremely strong Saiyans. His ki would begin to rise to great levels, surprising everyone present. "It's incredible! With this power, I can defeat Frieza," Goku said. "Mr. Goku, I wish you good luck," Kiabe said. "He is deserved to that bastard.
Now go kick that idiot's ass, Cauliflower said. Oh yes, I will. Don't worry about that. I just need Vados to get here to leave Universe 6. I don't know how to get through a universe. Damn, Goku said, disconcerted. I just felt Frieza's presence. Mr. Goku, is everything in order? Kiabe said. Frieza comes this way, Goku said. Hey, you have to be kidding, Cauliflower said. I'm serious. I can feel his ki approaching, Goku said. So I think the fight will be here, Kiabe said. That condemned bastard, Goku said, furious. Goku would begin to increase his ki unconsciously. I will take revenge for what he did to Vegeta and Beerus, Goku said. On the other hand, Vados was on his planet with Champa. He would see Frieza in his universe. Wow, Frieza came to Universe 6, Vados said. What? Champa said, terrified. You're afraid? Vados said. Not at all, Champa said. Moments later, Frieza would arrive with his men to the planet Sadala. Wow, this place looks just like planet Vegeta, Frieza said. It will be a pleasure to destroy it after all, Frieza would finish saying. Goku knew his power was something majestic, but when he felt Frieza's presence, he would doubt if he was up to the task. Very well, I hope I can do it right, Goku said. Come on, Goku, you always exceed your limits, Cauliflower said. Go and beat him up. We would love to help him, but Frieza is very, very powerful for us, Kiabe said. Anyway, they'll have to do it, Goku said. Goku and the others would go to the meeting point. Frieza's soldiers were everywhere. Frieza was behind them waiting for Goku's arrival. Wow, I see you've come with your friends, Frieza said. Frieza, I've given you many opportunities, but they're over, Goku said. This time, I'll finish you off and definitively. Yes, very nice, but you don't have enough power despite that silly 7-blood legend, Frieza said with a treacherous smile. He knows, Cauliflower said. Oh, I have my investigators, Frieza said. Goku, I'm ready to fight, but my soldiers also want to do it. Some soldiers looked doubtful since they knew it was the Saiyans. Frieza, annoyed by the cowardice, would launch a laser from here to the one that moved, changing direction, crossing those fearful soldiers. Is anyone else afraid? Frieza said seriously. All the soldiers would shout a war cry, and without any other option, they would launch towards our friends. Goku would ignore the soldiers completely and go in front of Frieza. The other Saiyans would attack the large number of soldiers without any problem. Very well, I'm ready. I want to see that, Frieza said. To reach me, you still have a long way to go, Goku said. I don't think so. Goku would raise his ki, transforming into Super Saiyan's Blue. His power would be so intense that the entire planet would tremble. Goku's friends and Frieza's soldiers would stop their fight as a result. It's incredible, Cauliflower said. Even so, Frieza would not look very excited. Well, it's decent, Frieza said. Goku would attack Frieza with a punch, but the evil Emperor would cover himself without any problem. Then Frieza would respond with a strong attack, moving Goku several meters away. Heavens, you really hit hard, Goku said. And you really are resistant. You should have died with that attack, Frieza said. I don't think so, Goku said. Goku and Frieza would begin to fight hand in hand. Goku would find it difficult, although with his new power he would approach Frieza. He still had a long way to go. On the other hand, Cauliflower and the others would easily defeat each of the soldiers, especially Kale, who had used his definitive form. Very well, we can only trust Goku, Cauliflower said. Heavens, his blows are so powerful that they take up to here, Kiabe said. Goku and Frieza would continue to exchange blows with ferocity until Frieza began to dominate the situation. After several minutes of combat, Goku only limited himself to covering himself from the attacks while Frieza was the attacker. Demons, this is too much, Goku said. In a moment, Frieza would kick Goku far away. After that, he would attack him with several rays of ki on his body. Goku would receive several burns on his skin. I knew you weren't a rival for me. You just made me waste a little time and exercise, but nothing relevant, Frieza said. You're a bastard, Goku said. Let me put my hands on you. No, that's not going to happen, Frieza said. Frieza at high speed would reach Goku with a strong punch in his stomach. His breath would be taken away. After that, he would roll up his tail on his neck and lift it from the ground. This reminds me of our fight on planet Namek, Frieza said. Frieza would tighten his tail, causing great damage to Goku. He would scream. It would be hard for him to breathe, until at one point Goku would bite Frieza's tail. The evil emperor would be forced to let go. Then he would kick him to throw him away. Damn bastard, you're an insolent, Frieza said as he held his tail. Like our fight on Namek, Goku said. That's the only reason I'm going to kill you now, Frieza said as he raised his ki. Frieza would point to Goku throwing a great ray of ki. Goku would hold the attack in his hands. Despite the pain, he would bear the technique. At that moment, Goku's veins would stand out in black. Goku's muscles would grow to the size of nothing. Frieza would stop his attack when he noticed something strange. I don't understand, Frieza said, disconcerted. This is the true power of the God of the Seven Bloods. Thank you for helping me wake him up completely. Goku would scream, expelling a lot of energy. He would leave a big well under him. Frieza was truly disconcerted. He couldn't believe the power Goku was taking out of nowhere. It's not true. It can't always be stronger because it is, Frieza said. Now you will have what you deserve, Goku said seriously. Goku would come with a fist bump on Frieza's face, forcing him to take a few steps back. Frieza would be really angry. Dirty ape, Frieza said. Frieza would attack Goku with a series of consecutive blows, but Goku would block them all. After this, Goku would start hitting Frieza without rest. The Emperor of Evil would receive the attacks without being able to do much about it. After several seconds of attacks, Goku would detonate a short-range ki attack, throwing Frieza far away. Frieza, it's your end, Goku said. Goku would create a large ball of ki and throw it at Frieza. Not so fast, Frieza said, sure of himself. Frieza would hold the ball of ki in his hand and deflect it to one side. Heavens, I wonder if Mr. Goku can beat him that way, Kiabe said. I was waiting for you to do that, Goku said. I didn't expect to have to use this form again. I didn't feel like it was necessary, Frieza said. But you've made things very difficult for me, so get ready. Frieza and Goku would throw each other, colliding their fists with each other. They would create a great commotion to the point that a storm of air would reach our friends and almost throw them away. Hell, the pressure feels up to here, Caulifla said. Caulifla, we have to get away from here, Kiabe said, scared. I'm not going to miss this, Caulifla said, excited. Frieza and Goku would continue with their fight, throwing each other fulminant blows. Both put their maximum effort trying to surpass the other, but they themselves knew that their powers were truly equal. At one point, they would hit each other in the face. They would take some distance while recovering their breath. Damn bastard, look how hard you make it, furious Frieza said. You didn't think I was going to let you win, did you? Goku said. Shut up, Frieza said, upset. Frieza would attack with several ki rays from a distance. Goku would dodge them all. As he moved from side to side, he would reach Frieza with a kick to his chest. Frieza would retreat several meters, but in an instant he would answer with a ki ray that would hit Goku's shoulder, causing him great damage. Damn, I was careless, Goku said, holding his shoulder. "Idiot, I'll give you what you deserve," Frieza said. Frieza would go all out against Goku. He would attack him with everything, knowing that he was injured on his shoulder. But even so, Goku did not give up and fought him. The fight became more and more extreme, to the point that both would begin to wear out mutually. At one point, Goku would hit Frieza with a hook, throwing him away. Then he would take distance to prepare his best attack. "Damn," Goku said while charging energy. "Idiot, you don't think that will work on me," Frieza said, upset. Frieza would join his hands, creating a great ball of ki. "Damn," Goku said when he was almost ready. "Damn." Goku would throw his Kamehameha with everything. Frieza would respond with another ki attack. Both powers would collide with each other, creating a great energy storm. Khalifa and the others would go far apart. Everything in his area would break into pieces for so much power from both sides. Frieza would kick Goku when forcing his ki. Goku's Kamehameha would take great advantage. He was about to arrive, but Frieza would manage to force his ki, stopping the advance. "Damn, I can't believe this idiot has come so far with that of the 7 Bloods," Frieza said. Finally, Goku's attack would take more advantage. Frieza would feel the worst fear he had ever felt. "It can't be," Frieza said, terrified. Finally, Frieza would be reached by Goku's Kamehameha. A great explosion would be generated. Then, everything was silent. There was no sign of Frieza. Goku would lose his transformation due to the great energy expenditure. "Jealous, that was close," Goku said, exhausted. Our friends would approach to attend to Goku. "Mr. Goku, that was great," Kayabe said. "For a moment we thought we were all going to die," Khalifa said. "Maybe it sounds ugly for me to say it, but I thought the same," Goku said. Suddenly, in a flash of light, Vados and Champa would arrive. "Hello," Goku said. "Mr. Goku, I see you have achieved victory," Vados said. "Let me congratulate you." "It wasn't easy, really," Goku said. "At least you avenged my brother's death," Champa said. "Now we can look for the dragon's super spheres and revive him." "Yes, it's true," Goku said. "Thank you for helping me collect the 7 Bloods. If I hadn't done it, I would never have had the victory." Suddenly, a ray of ki would pass through Champa's heart, crossing him from side to side. At that moment, the god of destruction would fall dead. "Champa?" said Goku. "Oh, I think we got distracted," Vados said. Frieza would show up. He was seriously injured, but he still had strength to fight. "It's not true," Goku furious said. "Goku, damn it," Frieza said, agitated. "Don't you think that's enough to defeat the great Frieza?" "Guys, it's better if you get away from here," Goku said. The others would leave, while Vados would take Champa's body. "Goku, I promise to make you suffer before ending your life," Frieza said. "I'm not going to forgive this. Damn it, I spent all my energy on that attack," Goku thought. Goku would put himself on guard even if he would not transform. "Wow, I see you don't have enough energy to transform," Frieza said. "Shut up," Goku said. "Damn it, that's wrong," Khalifa said. "We have to help him. We can't leave him alone in this," Kale said. "We are far below his powers. If we intervene, we will not only hinder him," Kayabe said. Goku would raise his ki as much as he could. Frieza would throw himself, throwing several blows. The evil Abelador would manage to dodge them all easily. After that, in one of Goku's attacks, he would lose his balance and trip. By losing the guard, Frieza would kick him hard. That way, Goku would fall to the ground. "It can't be," Khalifa said. "Damn it, now you'll see with me," Frieza said. Frieza would go to Goku and step on his chest, dragging his foot to hurt him. What could happen now that Goku